show how to wrap wire tightly with wool around it. So in this video, this is actually going to be for Dandelion Puff. I'm using 16 gauge wire. You could use 18 for this too. You want to use something that is strong and will stand on its own fairly well. So if you push it down, it won't move. That's if you're doing a leg or a stem. But if you're doing something else, whatever wire you feel is good. So for this one in particular, because it's for a dandelion puff, I'm leaving some of this wire not wrapped. So if you want to see why, you can take that tutorial, which is at Rustic Fiber Academy. But this is how I do it. I use a glue stick. This is my secret weapon for this. Another thing you could use too is a product called Cold Wax by PowerTex. Now, they have kind of switched what they have available, so I have the old version. The new one won't work quite as well for this. So what I do is I take my wool. I'm using core wool, and I pull off several chunks, and I want them to be long and thin, and that's why I do multiples of it, because once I run out, I want a little more. You could also use top coat. Top coat actually wraps even better. But for what I'm doing, I needed this particular color that I had of the core wool. So you can see where the glue is, I start wrapping it. The key is to hold it down as you wrap, and then you don't want that wool to twist on you. If it twists, then it starts to get all funky. So keep it all going the same direction, no twists as you go. And then when you run out of what you have, go for your next little chunk. If you need to add more glue because there's not enough, or as you wrap, sometimes some of it kind of just disappears, you can go ahead and just recoat. And you can even put the glue on the wool. Even though my glue is purple, it disappears after a little bit. It's not going to stay purple. So you just coat some more over it. And this is great for doing anything really thin. You, in fact, can take that glue and you can just coat your wool and then wrap it too. It will work. I've done it for really thin little like owl legs, even their claws. So just experiment with it. But a glue stick is a great weapon to have in your arsenal. I shouldn't say weapon, but it's something great to have just on hand as a tool. So yeah, just keep wrapping around as you go up. And try and keep things level and, the same amount in each place. If you have a place where there's not as much, you can always wrap more. And I always tell my students to use less wool than you think, because it's easy to add wool. It's harder to take away. So when you're wrapping, have thinner sections than you think you're going to need. And then you can always wrap more around it as you go. So that's it. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask. Oh, and there's going to be one more trick on here that I forgot about. And this is really, really a handy trick. So once you have the whole thing wrapped, take that glue stick again, and you are going to completely coat it. Not completely, but you're going to take the glue stick and you're going to add it around. And then you just want to carefully press it in, twist it in. And that's going to help with the fraying that might occur from handling it over time. So just cover the whole thing, and it really will help solidify and hold that all in. It doesn't really get that hard because we're not like totally submersing it in glue or anything. We're just adding a little bit of glue from the glue stick on top. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to ask any questions and check out the tutorial at Rustic Fiber Academy.